I think probably more than ever value the experience that I did have with StarMaker. You know, I wasn't somebody who was just there for a couple of years. You know, I was in the company when it began. And it was a big part of my life. It was this other secret that I had, this other thing that I could do. You know, I didn't just have school and the challenges that came with that. I had this other thing that I could run away to, and so did both of my sisters. And it was a really valuable, very important part of our upbringing, and also just my learning and my early introduction to what it was like to be a part of a company.
Most of my friends played football and things like that. It wasn't really for me. I started to play the piano at the age of 7. You know, my mum saw an advert for an audition for something and said, you know, how's about going along? I was like, yeah, great. And they sort of like instilled the passion for me.
Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera.
You've got to learn how to do that properly.
None of the girls volunteered, and I was like, and then when Kate Winslet volunteered, I was sort of like, man, I'm going to be acting with Kate Winslet. This is going to be like something special. Like, she's an Oscar-winning actress, and I'm going to be acting with her. It's like, that doesn't happen every day.
Give me your hand. I do know why you're angry, but please.
Angry? The lapdog angry. That jaded, boring, old attendant angry. No, I am not angry with you. I pity you, for God's sake. You're pitiful, Natalia. The doctor wants an answer from you.
What?
I promised the doctor I would talk to you. He wants to speak to you. There.
Yes. All right. Whatever you think of me, please don't look so coldly at me.
Will you speak to Vera now? Natalia? Went home,
yes.
And my mum was asleep on the sofa, so I woke her up and told her, and just her facial expression said it all, really. She was in shock just as much as I was.
We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. Get up, everybody. Get up, everybody. Get up, everybody, and dance.
My friends from college were like, you've got to come and do this, you've got to come and do these shows, they're amazing. And so I went, oh, okay. So I went along and just to look, and then everyone was so talented, and I was just like, wow, you know, how amazing is this sort of place? And it took me ages to audition because I was really nervous, and like, my friend was like, you might not get in, you might not get in. And I was just like, I might not get in. And then so in the end, I thought, right, I'm going to audition. And you know, and lucky enough, they sort of said, you know, that they wanted me to be part of the theatre company, and I sort of stayed there for about, I don't know, 4 years, and just did some great shows like Children of Eden, and we did Chorus Line, and a thing called Wild About Music, and performed at the Royal Albert Hall. And it's just, you know, just amazing to have, you know, just a local theatre company that can do all these things and help, you know, me build my confidence, and just watching all my friends do what they're doing now is just amazing.
You have to just keep pushing and pushing and trying to overcome those fears, and just trying your best no matter what, because at the end of the day, that's all you can do is your very, very best. I was never the one who would get picked to go for the film auditions because I was always a bit overweight and always looked a bit wrong and had big feet, and, you know.
So fantastic when people become mega successful and they still want to acknowledge that StarMaker was an important part of their life.
This was not supposed to happen to me.
Not
all
in the
this
script.
stuff. No, this was not in the script. You know, the fat kid who was pushed to the back and never got the leading part. You know, this was going to happen. It's not the way the story is supposed to end. So I mean, all I would say is you have to believe in yourself. You no matter what, somehow, inside, deep down, you know, these kids have to believe in their dream, because at this stage, it is a dream, and as it was for me, an absolute dream. And here it is, it came true.